Today we fly on what could be Scotland's most beautiful flight to what might be Scotland's most beautiful island. Benbecula is an island of the Outer Hebrides in Scotland, and as I haven't explored the Outer Hebrides much, that's what we're doing this week. We are flying on Loganair from Glasgow International Airport over to Benbecula in the Outer Hebrides, but we start early morning at Glasgow International Airport.
And that's why we're here at Glasgow Airport today. We're here to take Loganair from Glasgow up to Benbecula on the Outer Hebrides, and let's hire a car, take a drive around and see what there is to do, see what it's about. Like I said, I've never really done the Outer Hebrides, so I think it's about time. Okay, so the check-in desk from Benbecula is open, so we've already checked in online, and I've only got hand luggage because I always just travel light, as you know. So let's just go through security now, and then hopefully there's enough time to get a coffee. It is pretty early and I'm pretty late. I'm not as early as I usually am, but it's like 4:30, so let's just go through security now. Okay, so that's us through security now. Got about 45 minutes to kill before boarding, so yeah, you know me, coffee time.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you. Right, so coffee's been got. Now, I was quite a long wait in Starbucks today actually, but yeah, coffee's been got. Oh, that's nice coffee. Can't beat the first morning cup of the day. Glasgow Airport doesn't seem too busy, to be honest, apart from Starbucks down there.
With nothing much else to do this time of day, I headed for the gates.
Now, a lot of you may be wondering, why Benbecula? Why not Stornoway or Barra? We've done Barra actually. Well, I've done Barra and only really spent a few hours on the island, so I haven't really done any of the Outer Hebrides. But we're going to Benbecula today because tomorrow I'm also going to take the only domestic flight on the Outer Hebrides that goes from the Outer Hebrides to the Outer Hebrides, and that being Benbecula to Stornoway. So wanted to get that sort of round trip done, and plus the flight to Benbecula is on an ERJ 145, which is by far and away my favourite aircraft in the Loganair fleet right now. I mean, I like the ATR, but the ERJ is special to me. Okay, am I the only one that thinks this door in Glasgow Airport is a bit weird? I mean, I know there's shutters there, but it's just a door in the middle of the way. But anyway, I think I have now found our ERJ. ERJ 145. I do like the ERJ. It's a really nice aircraft. The gate has not been announced yet. It should be announced in like 3 minutes, so just hang about here. I think it's going to be gate 1 to 3.
Getting down to gates 1 to 3, a Southampton flight was just boarding, and I got some good news.
Okay, I'm now extremely happy today because we are also departing from gate 1. For me, whenever you depart from gate 1, it's special because most airports, you get given your ticket and it's gate 4,386, and then you've got to walk for 5 miles. I mean, you've got to walk for 5 miles to get to gate 1 at Glasgow anyway, but to be able to depart from gate 1, yes. Gate 1 to Benbecula. Here we go.
Soon it was our turn to board.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Getting onto the apron, our aircraft today is this Loganair ERJ 145.
We are boarding the ERJ 145
To Benbecula. Fantastic.
Hello.
We boarded about 14
Perfect, thank you.
Right, just getting on board now. I do love the seating layout. It's in a 3-2-3 configuration, and the seats are, as you can see, very lovely. Okay, on board the ERJ 145 now to Benbecula.
Yeah.
The seats are really, really nice. I'll just show you around the seats.
As you can see, there's plenty of legroom on Loganair's ERJs, absolutely more than enough. You also get a very large tray table, easily large enough to take a 16-inch laptop. Overall, the seats are very good. Soon we were given a safety demo, and then we were pushed back to taxi our way out to the runway. Glasgow Airport at this time of the day is just waking up with all the morning flights beginning their departures. And soon we lined up on the runway for takeoff. Taking off out of Glasgow International Airport, we begin our 1-hour flight over to Benbecula in the Outer Hebrides. With the morning light just dawning, we get some great views departing the Scottish mainland, and soon the crew came around with the complimentary drink and snack service. And on Loganair, that means one thing: a Tunnocks wafer, plus a coffee to go with it.
Got the Loganair coffee, and of course we've got ourselves a wafer. Love that caramel wafer of Loganair. Just can't beat it. And this plane, as you can hear from the engines, is really noisy. The power on these engines is just insane. But yeah, love the ERJ. It's a bit cloudy outside as well, but shouldn't be long until we're landing in Benbecula. It's only a short flight. It's only 30 to 40 minutes long.
Soon, through the clouds, the Outer Hebrides appeared, and we were in for one of the most beautiful approaches of my life.
Before leaving us, please to be extra careful when opening the overhead lock.
Landing into Benbecula after one of the most jaw-dropping landings I've ever seen, we taxi our way up to the terminal, concluding our flight on Loganair.
Thank you. Cheers.
Getting into the terminal, I decided to head straight for the cafe located within the terminal for some breakfast.
Hiya. Can I get a coffee and a breakfast roll, please?
Okay, so here in Benbecula Airport now, and I've gone and got myself a roll, because I thought, you know, in the Outer Hebrides, gotta have a roll. But what do you put on a roll in the Outer Hebrides? Well, there's only one thing you can put on a roll in the Outer Hebrides: storing away black pudding.
Honestly, storing away black pudding is just a cut above the rest. I can really understand why it has received its protected status. While having my role, our aircraft departed on its flight back to Glasgow. And once finished my food, it was time to pick up the hire car.
Yeah, just got a couple of hours here, then got the afternoon flight up to Stornoway.
Good
Perfect, thanking you.
Okay.
And we shall see you later.
See you later.
Perfect, thank you.
The car hire company I'm using today is Car Hire Hebrides, which is the largest car hire company in the Outer Hebrides, with offices at all the airports on the islands.
Right, let's see what we've got car rental wise. It's a Vauxhall, trying to find it. This is always fun trying to figure out which car it is. Ah, got it. Right, got our car. It is still very windy. But yeah, what did you think of that flight? I'm not going to end the video here. We're going to go for a drive about Benbecula, and then, yeah, we'll talk about the flight some more, because there's something else I want to do as well while we're here. There's something I feel I need to do or get sorted, so I'm going to do that while I'm here, while I've got the time. But we're going to go around and see what there is. Anyway, let's go. Not a bad little car, this, it doesn't look like. Yeah, it's not bad for a few hours. We have to be back here by 4. So yeah, got a few hours to kick around Benbecula, see what there is. Sun's coming up nicely. It's a bit cloudy, but still quite clear. So anyway, let's go.
First, I stopped off at a local supermarket to grab a drink, and then we were off.
Okay, so I've just stopped in a shop to get some more water, but and it's a co-op, but this must be the most idyllic co-op I've ever seen. Check that out.
My first stop today on this mini road trip was a woodland walk that I had been recommended in the airport, and anyone who knows Scotland knows that the Scottish Islands aren't exactly known for woodlands. So I wasn't sure what I was in for, so we head north to North Uist. Thanks to a vast network of bridges and causeways, a lot of the Outer Hebrides is actually connected via road. Reaching the area where the Woodlands is located, I just had to stop and take in the views.
I've just stopped here because I have to take a video of this. Look how insane that view is. That's mental. It's like somebody's put all different views of Scotland all together. It's too much Scotland in one scene. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
Parking up in the car park, this is Langas Woods, a community woodland run by the North Uist Woodland Trust.
Here we are, what do we make of this? Woodland hill walk in the Outer Hebrides. Who would have thought it? It's the last thing I expected. But it just looked like it's a popular path, this. There's a few other people. It's like little dinosaurs and kids stuff all over the place. Schools must come up here and take the kids out. It's quite fun. It must be said, so far, the Outer Hebrides is knocking my socks off. Seriously, it's amazing. Definitely we're going to come back here and do some trips. Seriously, the Outer Hebrides. I mean, just look at that view through there. I mean, oh my goodness.
The camera sadly doesn't do this shot justice at all.
That's insane. I'll show you in a sec, but wow. So you can see here that it's a conservation project. They're planning to grow this area more with like wild trees. And you can see the evidence of a lot of it already. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Definitely, if you're ever on North Uist, or you're flying into Barra and you've got a few hours, come here. It only takes 15 minutes to drive from the airport. That must have just been the wind's done that. Look at that! Okay, I think that's the end of like the wooded area, because the path goes down there. I just went down there a second. The path goes down there, but it's all just felled trees. I don't know if it's because it's been like this used to be like a not tea plantation, because this used to be like a tree plantation. So there are trees that have just been felled, and I think maybe according to the signs they want to expand this, so maybe they've felled those to put in some wild Scots trees or native trees, whatever's native here. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Gonna head back to the car now. This place is epic. If ever you get the chance to come here, come here. The wind is picking up a bit now though, as you can see. The wind is just getting up a little bit. So, gonna head back to the car now, and then there's a port I want to go to as well. Gonna drive around the top of North Uist. Got time, so just gonna do a big circuit to North Uist. And then there's a port I want to go to, because apparently they do some good seafood. Yeah, I love my seafood, so gonna go check that out, see if it's open. No, that's the rain starting. Come on, I was just being nice to you. Typical. That's just typical for us on this channel. I said you were really pretty. I think that worked. It stopped raining. Huh. Compliments work. Oh, hang on a minute. The way that just opens up. Wow. Wow. That is something, isn't it? That is, the way that opens up, that is very, very beautiful. Wow. Of course, Genuinely, that was amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, we've got the rest of North Uist to get around, so before we go back to the airport, so let's go do that, and then let's try and find this seafood place as well. Yeah, got a few hours left. Let's go.
This next bit of the drive is genuinely beautiful, so I'll let you enjoy it from here on.
There are sheep on the road. Sheep on the road. And us sheepies.
Go on, let's get lost in the brilliance. Somewhere out beyond the northern lights. Our only love can lead us onward into every dream we couldn't find. I wanna go where that great joy river's all I know. Let that sweet warm summer on the coastline find a way to give my heart another kind of break. Wash it all away. I wanna go. Could I stay here forever in this great joy river, where this love is the answer? Could I stay here forever? I wanna go where that great joy river's all I know. Let that sweet warm summer on the coastline find a way to give my heart another kind of break. Wash it all away. I wanna go. I wanna go. I wanna go.
After our drive, we arrive at the port that I was mentioning, on the island of Grimsay.
What a setting for a cafe this is. Look at this. Huh? It's a like a small fishing pier, but what a setting for a cafe.
Don't let the look of this fool you. It doesn't look much, but I promise you, the fresh crab certainly makes up for the lack of anything else. Definitely the best crab I've ever eaten, and with that, it's time to head back to the airport. But I thought I'd try and chance it and take a quick visit to South Uist. As we hit South Uist, the sun is setting, which just makes the mountains look absolutely amazing.
And there we have it, people, a little journey across the Outer Hebrides. Anyway, we are going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this little road trip, mini road trip. I'm going to take the car back to the car hire now and get on the plane up to Stornoway. But if you did enjoy this video, please consider subscribing, as it always helps out the channel. And if you did enjoy this video, please consider watching this video here, because I think you'll enjoy this island trip as well. Anyway guys, we'll see you in the next one.